Good evening. I am David Fontaine, a 72-year-old African American male, and I'm here to talk about this evening for a few minutes about pancreatic cancer. And I just want to tell you my particular story. I don't have pancreatic cancer, but pancreatic cancer runs in my family. My dad passed of pancreatic cancer. I have an uncle, and I have two aunts that died from pancreatic cancer. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my journey, and maybe this can help you and others uh, from getting pancreatic cancer, or at least delaying it possibly. When I was 41 years old, I began having trouble with my stomach. I was having acid reflux. And while having this acid reflux, I went to the doctor, and he gave me some antacid tablets, and he also did some blood work. And the antacid tablets did stop the acid reflux. But I went into the doctor's office. He ran some blood tests, and after going to the doctor's office, and I walked to the office and began to talk to him, he looked at me as like I was supposed to be dead because my pancreatic enzyme levels were three times the average person's uh, enzyme levels. So we did the CT scan. Nothing showed up. It was all clear. Um, and so I was sent home basically. And periodically I'd have acid reflux. So I decided to basically, he did mention that I should stay away from acidy foods. Okay, so I stood away with, stopped messing with all those foods with a lot of acid, and I stopped eating a whole bag of cookies every 2 or 3 days, and I stopped eating pastries, uh, donuts, drinking soda. I never did drink soda a lot anyway, but I did cut down substantially. But what I did begin to do, I had a business, so every day I would leave my office and I would go to the co-op's food store in Sacramento, California, and I would have a salad. And so I was really good for doing the week, but on the weekend, I would get off that healthy diet a kick and eat my donuts and eat the cookies or whatever. But I didn't eat them at the same amount I had previously. And so my condition did improve. Uh, and I didn't have the attacks as regularly as I was having them before. But I did have them probably about once a year after I was feeling confident that everything was okay, everything was all right. So I would have a pancreatic attack. It wouldn't be nothing serious where I had to go to the hospital or anything, but I would just notice there was something different. I'd feel weak, and it was weak, and I'd watch what I eat for 2 or 3 days, and then it would generally go away after 3 or 4 days. Didn't require any hospitalization at all. So probably after about 4 or 5 years later, I began to lose weight, and I went to the doctor. Nothing he can do, but I continued to lose weight. We couldn't do anything about it, and I was felt well, felt perfectly healthy. They were still doing a CT scan on me due to the family history of pancreatic cancer in our family. I was getting a CT scan done once a year, but so not everything showed up fine. So I kept losing weight, and they didn't know what to do, and I didn't know what to do. So I don't know, somehow I started eating almonds, and my weight began to come back. I had lost about 15 pounds, and everybody's saying, "Oh, boy, Dave, you sure are losing weight? You must be really working out." And no, I hadn't been working out any more than normal. I am a person that I did continue to work out generally about 3 times a week, but I didn't work out any more than normal. I didn't exercise any more than normal. I just somehow started to eat almonds, and I noticed my weight began to come back. And so almonds were really great. Love almonds. But what happened is that about 5 years after that, I had a consultation with a pancreatic cancer specialist at one of our major hospitals here, and he gave me some material to read on pancreatic cancer. And while reading that material, I found out that there is a special vitamin E, La Familia vitamin E, that has been shown that can prevent or at least slow down pancreatic cancer. And that wasn't very informative. So what I found out to my surprise, and you probably all realize now, almonds have that special La Familia vitamin. And so I began to eat vitamins regularly and have eaten vitamins the last 20 something years on a on a daily basis. And I still do. I do take the La Familia vitamin now in addition to the almonds, just to make sure. But I just wanted to say that normally, if you're diabetic or if you have chronic pancreatitis, like I still have chronic pancreatitis, my levels are still 3 times higher than a normal person's. If I don't eat right and don't take care of myself, I still have an attack, probably, let's say, about once a year. But the important thing is that if you are diabetic, which is shown that many times if you're diabetic, especially a type 2 diabetic, it can turn into pancreatic cancer. And the study's shown that after 18 years, normally chronic pancreatitis turns into cancer, pancreatic cancer. Well, I'm 72 now. The first time I was diagnosed with stomach problems was 41 years old. So I didn't think I'd live to be past 60. I'm now 72. And I attribute that to vitamins, the almonds, that La Familia vitamin. La Familia special vitamin in almonds, that's in almonds. And so if you have any stomach problems or if you're having any problems with your pancreas, please try almonds. Eat at least 21 almonds a day. And I hope and I'm sure it can help your condition as it helped me. So I just wanted to get that message out today. Uh, Thank you for listening to me. God bless. And I call this almonds the miracle food for pancreatic cancer problems. God bless and have a great day. Bye bye.